but not least, we're going to have some fun talking about this Minecraft movie. So you brought this to my attention, and I didn't even know this was a thing. Forwarded me this video on TikTok of people just going absolutely hammer in the movie theater at a particular scene during the Minecraft movie. And now theaters are going to start hosting block parties for fans of this movie, I guess, so that they can engage in all of these shenanigans in mass as large groups in movie theaters when it comes to the Minecraft movie. So yeah, this is a meme that's sort of playing out across the internet and social media now, where there's one particular scene during the movie where people just go nuts, sitting on people's shoulders, throwing popcorn all over the place. Some movie theaters have had to like say, "Hey man, we'll call the cops on your ass if y'all keep doing this." It's just getting out of hand, man. This is sort of viral content that's getting out of hands and associated with this movie. And so they want to have block parties at screenings for this movie. And if your goal is to stop this from happening, I don't think a block party is going to achieve that.
No.
But this says a Minecraft movie sets immersive sing along and meme along block party screenings. If you love Chicken Jockey or enjoyed yelling, "I am Steve" while watching a Minecraft movie, then get ready because Warner Brothers Pictures is inviting fans to experience the blockbuster in a new way. On May 2nd, showings of the movie will be showing across North America, and fans are being invited to get fully interactive. Audiences will have the opportunity to flex their voices by singing or memeing along with their favorite moments from the movie. According to Warner Brothers Picture, a Minecraft movie block party edition is made for those who yearn for the mines. So get ready to re-enter the overworld this weekend.
Wow.
A Minecraft movie set a box office record when it opened around the world to $313 million, marking the highest debut yet for a video game movie adaptation. Starring Jack Black, Jason Momoa, Danielle Brooks, Emma Myers, and Sebastian Hansen. The movie is based on the popular video game of the same name from Mojang Studios. When the film opened, the film sparked a viral trend among young moviegoers in which they scream and throw popcorn during pivotal moments of the movie, including Jack Black proclaiming "I am Steve" and yelling "Chicken Jockey." Movie theaters responded by issuing warnings against unruly behavior and in some cases notifying the police. In response to those viral screenings, director Jess Hess said, "It's funny because I think it's just literally cheering and throwing popcorn, which is so funny to me that cops are getting called for popcorn. Yeah, it's hilarious. I've seen so many funny videos. It's great, especially when people are climbing on their friends' shoulders and standing up and cheering for those moments. It's like this crazy anticipation. But man, I'm just glad people are making memories with their friends and families." Tickets are on sale now in select theaters for a Minecraft movie block party edition. So we got a little video clip of this. We got a little video clip of this madness playing out. Let me go ahead and play this so that you can get a general idea for anybody, for the uninitiated out there who is unaware of what's going on with this. Let's go ahead and play this so you can see just how wild it gets whenever Mr. Jack Black screams "Chicken Jockey" and "I am Steve."
Why?
This is wild, bro. Like, how you set off fireworks in a building, bro?
That's so crazy.
This guy actually brought an actual chicken inside the damn movie.
That is wild, bro. They setting off fireworks in movie theaters. Like, what if that hit somebody in the face?
Well, I'm getting that, bro.
I don't. Yeah. So, and they're gonna host a block party for this movie, man. So, what do you think about that?
I think I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is unprecedented. So what's going on is that the Minecrafters are adults now, and they grew up in a particular way, and it's showing at these movie showings. I mean, I thought Aventura would get unruly back in the day, bruh, but that was just us making jokes and saying, this and this and that. This is next level. So yeah, they were calling the cops on people because it was throwing popcorn. Some movie theaters just stopped showing the movie. They would just, kick everybody out. But I think what movie theaters realized is that if they play into this, they can make more. They can stand to make more money.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So them basically saying, hey, y'all can come have a block party here. Basically, just go hog wild. My new concern is somebody gonna be doing the fireworks stuff. Somebody when you just open the door to lawlessness, at some point, somebody's gonna take it too far. So that's literally anarchy in a movie theater. So by you saying that, hey man, come bring your memeing out with us, I don't think they know what they're asking these young people to do. I think they still think that they're like other generations of people. But yeah, you tell these they were doing this when it was against the rules. So now you're gonna say, hey, there's no holds barred, guys. Bring your live chickens, bring your fireworks, throw your popcorn. Yeah, right. You think that's where they're gonna stop at? So yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. A part of me goes, hey man, it's nice for them to have something for themselves, a young person, a game that you played since you were little, it's a movie out about it, you want to have fun with it. It's one degree, one hand of it is understandable, but the other hand of it is, what the hell are we watching when, there's people that's literally losing their minds, I don't get it. I kind of understand it, but I don't get it overall. And that's the part of me that thinks about, these are our future lawyers, doctors.
Yeah.
And the answer is no. Because AI is going to be replacing, I'm going to have an AI doctor. I'm not really going to have not these people. So nah, man, they've already got these people replaced. So these kids that grew up on memes, they will stay children into perpetuity. Because I think that showing where that boy was holding the chicken, the actual chicken, I think that, because I saw another video where a guy was like, the college guy. So I think that was like a college guy situation. But, how frat guys and college guys can act. But they're the Minecraft ones. They're the ones that grew up on vines. They're the ones that grew up on everything. And so, yeah, this is what they do. So, yeah, man, brace yourselves, world. They're out here amongst us. But what are your thoughts, man, on the Minecraft, wildness that's going on? And movie theaters basically saying, hey, man, you guys can have a block party. To hell with all that other stuff. Y'all can have a block party in our stuff. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, that's interesting. I think we're growing up with this stuff. Remember when we talked about the woman who was at the Usher show overseas,
Yeah, yes.
the auntie, the geriatric lady.
Yes.
And the overall point that I was making with that was, we're starting to see, like, our generation is the first that was truly out of its mind. All of these women who are for the streets, and these cleat chasers, these tour bus chasers, who think it's cool we're just going to age with this stuff. So you're going to start seeing these unmarried, childless women who are embracing their, inner Amber Rose. They're embracing their whoreness, grow older. And so they're going to get older eventually, and they're going to be 60, 70, 80 years old, still being for the streets. And I feel like this kind of behavior, we're also going to age with it, where you expect to see
Yeah,
you expect to see children doing stuff like this,
yeah,
but no, like we're at a point now, 2025, where memes and viral content and people who've grown up their entire lives with social media, these individuals are becoming adults.
yeah,
So just because you become an adult doesn't mean that you're going to be rid of all of those sensibilities. It's a part of who you are because it's the generation that you came up in. So it was a part of your immediate social environment. No different than us doing what we did was a part of our immediate social environment. So
yeah.
these people are just going to get older, and they're going to be 30, 40, 50-year-old people in the near future who are doing this because they grew up and their environmental stimulus was this kind of stuff, meme worthy content and being viral, virility. So I mean, we're just watching this stuff progress over time. It is what it is. My first thought when it came to this, honestly, and this is the laborer in me. This is the
Oh yeah. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go
this is
ahead.
this is the laborer in me. This is the
Yeah,
person who worked in food service for 10 years.
yeah.
There's people who have to go in there and clean that stuff up.
Yes, yes, bro.
And that's the part that pisses me off with this.
Yeah,
Like, look,
100.
y'all want to be all cool and viral. Y'all want videos to go viral on TikTok so that you can get your followers and your internet clout and your attention-seeking behavior. Y'all want to get your dopamine attention-seeking high by doing stuff like this. Okay, whatever. But some human being is going to have to come in there after all of y'all have left to clean up after you. And that is regrettable to me.
It
Because
is.
it's bad enough that people have to go into these dirty, dingy, smelly movie theaters and clean up after normal crowds who do normal things like leave popcorn bags and packets of ketchup and nacho cheese on the floor.
Yes.
But now we've got situations where people have to pick up firework stems, chicken poop,
Yeah, bro. Like
you
seriously,
know,
bro.
like what are we doing here? Like colossal amounts of popcorn
Yeah.
because they wasn't eating that popcorn. They bought them
No.
big ass bags of popcorn to throw everywhere. So so people are gonna have to go in and clean this stuff up, man. And like, where is your accordance for human decency? Like, where does something in your brain kick in to say, maybe I need to keep this to a minimum because someone has to come in here and clean this stuff up?
And that's kind of like my thing about it. That's like, okay, I get it, but then the other part about it is like, you're in a public space.
There is no more respect for people in public. I've told you this, bro. Like the human emotion of having respect for other humans in public spaces is gone. It's gone because of instant gratification. Everyone is so hyper obsessed with themselves, they don't consider how their actions and behaviors in public spaces affect the next person. And we've been conditioned to be hyper obsessed with ourselves because of the internet. You can control the access and the pipeline of information that you consume. And so when you have that kind of level of control, you also think that you have that kind of level of control in real life. So it's like, I don't need to return anything to where it belongs. I don't need to throw trash away. I don't need to consider any of these things. I can do whatever I want. Because you know what you can do? You know when else you can do whatever you want? When you're on your phone. No one can police you when you're on your phone. No one can police you when you're scrolling through your feed. No one can police you when you're subscribing to this, following to this, commenting on this. This stuff isn't policed, it's entirely deregulated. So
Mhm.
when you have that ultimate level of control, I would say 18 hours out of the day while you're awake, Why wouldn't you believe that you also have that level of control in real life in public spaces? It's a wild world, bro. It's a wild world. But this desensitization towards the notion of narcissistic behavior is contributing to now we don't even care how we're affecting people in public spaces. So people are going to have to come in and clean this stuff up because no one in there bothered to care about the fact that I'm adversely impacting someone who has to come in here and clean this garbage up. And that's the part of it that perturbs me more than anything else. Because I've already accepted the rest of this stuff. I can't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already accepted the perversive nature in which this is continuing to progress. I can't stop that, but man, we got to have some more respect and human decency accorded to other humans in public spaces. If we don't have that, we don't got nothing. And I feel like at this point we don't have it anymore. Because the first thing that would come to my mind if I was in there was, damn, someone's gonna have to come in here and clean this stuff up. And it's wild because not only it's bad enough when a person says, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think people were saying, I don't care. I genuinely believe that that thought did not occur to them.
It didn't. They were so busy on the turn up.
Yeah.
They didn't care about the actual people that worked there.
Right. So it's already bad enough when you say, yeah, I thought about that. I just don't give a damn. But this is taking this is taking it a step further because the thought now isn't even occurring to you. You're just hyper obsessed with how you're going to get your dopamine attention seeking rocks off. So, hey man, good luck. Look, the good news to everybody out there working in movie theaters is give it about 5 to 10 years. All of your jobs are going to be replaced by robotics anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's a bright side.
So y'all ain't going to have to worry about having to clean up behind these nasty ass people anymore anyway, because your jobs are going to be replaced by robots and AI no matter what. So you're not even going to have to deal with this within the next 5 to 10 years. So I suppose that's a bit of a silver lining. But overall, this to me is not a good look. It's not a good look for humanity.
We're going to see
in
more
my
of
opinion.
this from other things now.
Yeah.
And I think this is setting a new standard and a new precedent. And I won't be surprised if movie studios, movie theaters are taking notes from this and are going to try to replicate this level of virility with their own content, so they can have their own niche type of audience that come in and go viral and for their movies.
Yeah.
Especially kids movies. So this might, because I'm pretty sure the movie industry, when it comes to, movie theaters, is a dying type of market. So they don't care that people don't care that they got reclining seats. Because I started going recently, and I was like, wow, y'all got fully reclinable seats now. Like, y'all don't play. Like, okay, yeah, y'all still doing it, but still, F this. So,
yeah.
But if they turn it into an amusement park where you can come turn up, and it's more of a you come turn up with everybody else, because I guess that was our old boomer ass, just laughing and enjoying the movie and laughing at the same time. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
See, everybody else thought that was funny. We all laughed together. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's our boomer ass. So I guess these young people are a little bit more interactive, and they want to, high five each other when somebody says something. Who knows? So I think that honestly, them venturing off and saying let's have a block party is step one of these movie theaters are actually probably going to try to monetize wilding out while watching a movie, and basically setting it up like a panic room or one of those break glass rooms, or whatever they call those, so you can get your frustrations out. They're just probably going to set it up like that, cover the screen with a little bit more whatever, blanket the seats a little different, and just have the people go crazy while the movie's playing. And they might make more money and charge a little more for the block party screening. So I get it, man. Money making money. I get it. These people were doing it anyway. Might as well try to monetize it. But I agree with you, bro. Overall, the premise of me looking at this was like, what are they really doing? And I was like, man, when I saw that first clip and I saw all the popcorn on the floor, I was like, well, who has to clean that up? Look at our boomer ass. Get off our lawn.
Yeah.
Oh, who has to clean that up, man?
Right.
Hey, man, it is what it is. Dog.
Yeah, I guess we being old crusty complaining, whining people because we are thinking about people who have to go in there and clean all of that up.
Yeah, man, live a little, you old farts, right?
yeah. Our thing was just laughing and clapping along with the movie. Yeah, and like as I think back on that was disruptive to people who were in the theater, right? So like that was our version of not being considerate of others in public spaces. But this to me is just far more pervasive. You know,
100%.
because it's disruptive to people who just like there. I would imagine that there are people who went in there just to watch the movie and chill.
Yeah, they brought their 9-year-old.
Yeah,
and hey, man, this is just gonna be regular, and now these people letting off fireworks.
Right, exactly. So it's a double whammy because it's disruptive to the people who ain't about that life, and then it's also highly inconsiderate and disruptive of the people who have to come in there and clean up after y'all. So. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm old and crusty and get off my lawn. I don't really think it's cool. You know, I think there's a time and place for everything. And I think if the venue wasn't designed for said activity, don't make it that way.
Yeah,
you can get down if there's there's outdoor theaters. There's all they can do stuff like that you can go to and just let off and go hammer. But inside, you're popping off fireworks inside. Like let a firework hit me.
Yeah,
let a live firecracker like hit me. Like we're gonna have some serious problems.
Exactly.
So but whatever. I'm old, I guess.
Yeah,
so
man, you're just thinking too much, man.
Yeah, I know. I know. But it is what it is, man. Y'all enjoy your Minecraft block parties. And look, man, to all my laborers out there.
Yeah, man.
To all of my hospitality folks and my people in food service, man, I stand in solidarity with y'all.
Yeah.
I did it for 10 years. I feel you. I feel your pain. You are underappreciated. You are underserved, underappreciated, and grossly, sadly, disgustingly underpaid. So good luck to all of the people out there who's gonna have to go in there and clean up after these people. But yeah, folks, that is us. That is JV Wins. That is Dogon SS. That is another edition of the Conscious Approach stream in the books. Major shouts out to everybody who's been tuning along with us. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure, if this is your first time checking out our content, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the commentary in this or any other video as we continue to rock and roll. And please, like that button, hit that like button so that we can let the YouTube algorithm know that we are making content that you appreciate. Or don't, because you don't appreciate it. Either way, thanks for the view. Thanks for engaging with us. We don't try to cultivate a cult. So even if you don't agree with the things that we have to say, the engagement, we appreciate all the same. You can check me out on Instagram at JVWins, JVWINS, and that is Dogon SS, of course. Check out Conscious Approach on Instagram at ConApproach, CONAPPROACH. Again, we are now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Search Conscious Approach on those platforms as well if you want to hear us in audio form and are not in position to check out the videos. Also, we are now on TikTok. Search us out at ConApproach, CONAPPROACH. So follow us on TikTok as well. You can engage with the content and follow along with us on our journey and watch the videos there as well. So as I always like to say, folks, don't be a group thinker. Don't be a conformist. Have a mind of your own. Think for yourself. And until next time, rest in peace to my Miami Heat. Hopefully, what happened to us this year will signal the very much needed death of Heat culture. Heat culture needs to go away. We need to get back to our winning ways. Heat culture was fun for a while, but it's time for us to put it to bed. So yeah, y'all stay 10 toes down out there. Be solid. And until next time, we'll catch you later.
Dang, bro. You had to bring the heat up, bro.
I had to,
I forgot about that for like 30 minutes, and then here you go again. It's all good, man.
We gotta lay it to rest, man. We gotta lay it to rest.
You know, sometimes, bro, it's a circle of life, bro. You know, sometimes, you know, you gotta bury it, man. So, you know, it can be reborn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, shout out to my Heat, man. And Cleveland, y'all ain't had to do us like that, bro. Y'all did not. Y'all could have really let your foot off the gas, bro. Like, no need for that. But I digresses. All right. Now, the name's Dogon SS. All right. And you can find me on Instagram at Dogon_SS, on YouTube, DraftKings, TikTok. Hell, man, if there's a social media platform, Dogon SS is out there, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff from there. All right. Now, as I say on every pod, guys, don't be too high, don't be too low. Keep it calm, keep it chill, keep it real. And don't let anybody get you off your pivot. So until the next time, everybody, we thank you for watching. All right, consciously leaving a comment, liking the video, subscribing. All right, man, we greatly appreciate you guys. All right, so we'll catch y'all in the next episode. More Rings of Robert Ory. Skirt. Peace. Yeah.
That's right. Until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching any of our content, any of our videos. We appreciate it more than you can know, and we'll see you later. We are out.
Peace. Man, go Heat still, man.
Oh, yeah.
Heat.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Go Heat all day, every day for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to wear my Heat jersey next time. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.